It is district finals here from Princeton High School as the 4-seed Firebirds, sitting at 18-5, are set to take on the 3-seed West Clermont Wolves, sitting at 21-2. My name is Nico Stonework. Alongside me is Alex Dufek. We have 45 seconds to tip off here at Princeton High School. Alex, what are kind of the keys for West to get a victory here tonight?
Well, the keys is honestly, you got to play fundamental basketball. This team is fast, just like West, offensively, defensively. West Clermont loves to play that heavy defensive mindset ball, full court press if needed on our best players, and that's what West loves to do. Honestly, it comes down to Katie Fox, Caroline Bailiff, players like Jada Nielsen to step up in the paint with that size advantage. She's going to need to step up, being that 6-foot giant on Lakota West. But besides that, it's going to come down to the wire for this matchup. Both of these teams being top 5 seeded in their region.
Yeah, so the winner of this will head to the semifinals to take on Springboro, which we just saw in an excellent game versus Sycamore. Came down to the wire. So this is a huge game to send them, and really the keys to the game for West is it's one name, Bella Swisshelm, maybe the best freshman in all of Ohio. She has been insane this year for West Clermont. Came in as a freshman and took the reins of this offense, averaging nearly 20 points per game, first in the Eastern Conference. Some of the best efficiency I've ever seen, 65% from the field and 42% from three. Solid playmaker as well, and a decent rebounder, as we are set to get these starting five. So we'll take a short step aside as the national anthem is just upon us, and we'll be back in just a couple minutes. So there won't be a national anthem as we return to this radio stream due to Spectrum covering tonight's game. And we are just set to kick off, or tip off, excuse me. Clermont, the 5 on the floor will be Swisshelm, Oliver, Hale, Fender, and Riffle. And then for the Firebirds, it's of course Katie Fox, Sydney Williams, Caroline Bailiff, Saunders, and Odame. It'll be Odame and Swisshelm set for tip here.
Dame has a dominant tip-off here.
And the Firebirds will win. It'll be Fox dribbling up the floor, settling the offense. Gets it to Saunders on the wing. Saunders inside to Fox. Fox back out to Williams. Williams drives in, kicks out to Bailiff, and Bailiff will settle the O. Caroline Bailiff, step side three. It's good! And we were talking pregame, Alex. The 3 balls are exactly what you need to beat a team like West Clermont. And now Riffle will push it ahead to Fender. Fender finds Oliver. Back to Riffle. Riffle has been that playmaker all season long, leads the ECC in assists. Oliver at the top. Fender on the wing. Oliver going to take a deep 3. Off back iron. Rebound Saunders.
That's how you play defense if you're Lakota West. Absolutely immaculate showing of a team starting off.
Great start. 3-point lead for the Firebirds. Saunders has it on the wing. Heavily contested by Fender. Gets it to Fox inside. Fox looking to back down. Nearly loses it. Dribbles it all the way outside, and a foul will be called as Riffle looked to get a steal there. Took a fall to the floor. Now the Birds will get it on the out of bounds play.
That's exactly what you expected to see, that aggressive on-ball defense. They love to force these turnovers. Early in the game, late in the game, it doesn't matter. They never get tired. Basically infinite stamina.
And they play pretty similar to the Firebirds in how you just described, as they'll get it into Fox. So here we go. Fox again trying to settle this offense. She's been a little bit slow as of late. Dropped down to 12 points per game, but she's still working it. Saunders nearly loses it, finds Fox inside, gets it to Odame, can't find it off glass, and it'll fall out of bounds off West Clermont. Nice pass from Fox, but Odame could not finish. We'll see Bailiff, fine. Trying to get it inside to Odame. Odame gets it, fades away off front, and Clermont recovers. It'll be Riffle bringing it up the floor. Finds Fender on the wing. No good, and out of bounds on
by Sydney Williams, getting up right in her face.
And now we're seeing that stamina you talked about, a full court press out of bounds play, and now Saunders and Fox will look to get it down the court. Fox defended by Fender. Saunders comes over for a screen. Now Bailiff will screen. They are not letting Katie Fox shoot any threes tonight. Saunders on the wing. Good defense from Fender. Back to Williams. Here comes Williams driving inside. Stops, kicks out. Saunders from the wing.
Wide open
good.
3.
Yeah, got to hit those. Odame gets the board. Blocks, gets her own rebound again.
Never stopping.
She'll be fouled. What a hustle play from Zoe Odame. So Odame will go to the line after getting blocked and then being fouled on her second attempt. First one no good for the 77% free throw shooter.
Definitely a surprising miss from Zoe Odame, being that 77% like you said, but I'm sure she's going to sink this one in as it is in.
Nice call there. Let it fall. And now it'll be Campbell taking up the floor. Kennedy Campbell getting her first minutes of the game. Oliver driving on Fox. Kicks out to Fender. Odame nearly steals it. And now Swisshelm will go to work inside. Mid-range pull. Off back iron. Good defense from the Firebirds.
West Clermont needs to get back here. Katie Fox with a fast break.
Into the corner. It's Saunders. She'll pump. Take it inside. And she'll try to work it to Odame. And it'll be called for a kickball on West Clermont. You see West really trying to get their freshmen involved here so far. So it'll be Bailiff from the baseline. Inside to Fox. She'll have it in the corner. Bailiff running off a screen. Resets it to Williams. The right state commit.
There it is.
Fires a 3. Nice pass from Bailiff. Nice play from the Birds.
Guarded by Merlin Oliver. You have to step up if you're West Clermont on everything when it comes to the 3-ball on her.
Yeah, great start for the Firebirds. It'll be Oliver now. Back to Campbell. Campbell trying to work on Saunders. Inside to Hale. Defended by Fox. Hale spins off glass. Can't finish. And a frustrating start so far as a fast break ahead to Bailiff. Bailiff getting inside. The Euro off glass, can't finish. And Clermont secures the rebound. It was Swisshelm on the board. And it'll be Campbell pushing it. Defended by Saunders. Stops. Back out. 3-ball is cash for Merritt Oliver. First points of the game for the Wolves. Odame will take it up the floor. It's a 2-on-2. Fast break effort. Corner three again from the right side.
That's our usual.
Sydney Williams for three. Perfect start for the Firebirds. 10-3 is your score so far. Fender finds Oliver. Inside is Layla Hale. Layla Hale
The big body.
will be fouled and sent to the line. The senior, averaging 12 a game and 81% from the line, will now get a chance to make this a 5-point game.
So as you see on your screen, it is 10-3. Yes, Lakota West just had a 7-0 run on West Clermont. What a beautiful sight to see as she sinks in her first. 2 subs come in for West Clermont.
It'll rattle in, and Lowe will check in for Oliver. Cam Lowe, 4th in the ECC in blocks. She has been very solid from down low, the 6-footer, as West Clermont hits their second. So now Hale will check out, and Megan Riffle, will come back in. So it would be Fox from her own baseline. Gets it into Bailiff. The full court press kind of struggled in that last possession. We'll see if they do a little better here. Bailiff drives inside, kicks out to the corner, Williams finds Bailiff in the corner. She can't hit, and it'll be a rebound to Fender. Maddie Fender ahead. Too high of a pass for Cam Lowe, and it'll go soaring out of bounds. Firebird basketball.
So far, this game has been going exactly how you expected it to be. Fast-paced, heavy offense, and getting back on defense has been a struggle for West Clermont.
A full court pass from Fox. Odame inside. Count it, and a foul.
There it is.
Zoe Odame. What a pass from Fox. There's a reason she leads the GMC in assists per game, and it's plays like that.
Dame just put on some magic on that layup to force that foul. What a beautiful take by her. So she will shoot 1, excuse me.
Went 1 of 2 earlier, and she can't hit that one. 1 of 3 so far for Odame. Rebound to Swisshelm. Now ahead inside. Look is no good for Campbell. Rebound, gets her own rebound,
Ooh.
and she is fouled out of bounds. So just an inside foul right there. That'll be the second on the Firebirds of the quarter. 3:13 to go in the first here. It's an 8-point game.
That foul was on Reese Johnson.
The end to Swisshelm. Bella Swisshelm working on Odame. What a move inside. There's the finish. Freshman on freshman action there.
Talk about that crossover on Odame. That is something you never see. Odame has almost pitcher-perfect defense.
Very, very tough bucket from Swisshelm. And now we'll see the Firebirds respond. It'll be Katie Fox taking it in. The wing three, she loves it.
It's in.
Why? Another 3 for the Firebirds. And a timeout called. Coach Jeff Click will talk it over. 15-7 to start this game. 2:42 to go in the first quarter. We return here on Lakota West Student Broadcasting. So out of the timeout, it'll be West Clermont basketball. Coach Click had to, settle the Wolves there after a 15-7 run to start the game. Firebirds looking very good. It'll be Riffle taking it up the floor.
So already Lakota West has 4 threes down the hatch. West Clermont maintains the ball.
It'll be Riffle swinging around the outside. Riffle driving in on Nielsen. The deep 18-footer, no good. And a rebound to Reese Johnson. Now Fox will push it in transition ahead to Bailiff. Bailiff back to Fox in the corner. To Odame, pumps the three, drives inside. What a move!
Gets the double!
Zoe Odame proven there's another freshman in this game to watch out for.
Just getting past two defenders all the way to that, past that baseline. What an amazing finish by Zoe Odame.
Campbell working on Fox. Drives inside, kicks out to Fender there, Riffle. Back to Campbell for three.
Ooh.
And it's going to be waved out for a travel, and she hit it too. That's 3 points off the board. And Saunders will check in for Bailiff, who will get a well-deserved rest. And boy, 10-point game. I don't think anyone saw this coming into this one.
But all is not out for West Clermont. You have to be careful if you're Lakota West. You need to score every drive you get.
Saunders working on Campbell, nearly loses it. Drives inside, stops, gets it back to Fox. And now Fox will go to work. Defended by Campbell. Back to Odame. Nielsen trying to post up down low. Saunders back to Fox, and she'll resettle at the logo. Look at the defense from Campbell there as Fox gets inside. Step back three ball. Too high off glass. Misses the rim there, and it'll be a rebound to Hale. Up ahead to Oliver. And Oliver will get it in the corner. And Campbell on the wing. Inside to Hale, defended by Odame. Kicks out, three ball is good for Oliver. Merritt Oliver knocking it down today. Under a minute to play.
So Oliver's second three of the day. They're trying to clank in some threes just like Lakota West.
So the press will finally slow down. And now Fox will take it up a lot easier now. Defended by Swisshelm. Gets it to Odame. Odame can't hold on. Saunders recovers it. And now Fox will take it. Slowing it down. They're going to try to make this hopefully the last possession of the quarter. It's a 7-point game. Saunders under 15 to play. Back to Odame on the outside. Odame drives in. Looking around, finds Fox. Fox, open three. Again too high. Same spot as last time. Gets her own board. Finds Saunders inside.
That's a beater.
To go. What a play by Katie Fox. Getting her own rebound and finds another assist down low. 19-10 after one quarter. Still got 3 more quarters of action here on Lakota West Dune Broadcasting. Stick around when we return. The Oliver to start the quarter, passing it in to Riffle. Now Riffle will take it up the floor. West running a man here in the second quarter. He'll find Swisshelm. She's been quiet tonight so far. She'll drive in on Fox to the corner. It's Riffle. Inside, too high for Swisshelm. Stolen away by Odame. Fox will take it up slowly. There's no hurry, up 9 points.
She was the one who got that tip to ultimately give West that ball.
Good defense from her. Saunders drives in, kicks out to Fox. Fox trying to get in her bag here. Tipped away, and a bad pass from Katie Fox. Good hands from Fender. And now ahead, it's Swisshelm. Good defense from Odame. Holding the line there. And now Saunders will secure it. Swisshelm tried to drive in. Odame held firm. got it stolen away. And now it'll be Fox on the other end. Fox driving in, pumps it to Johnson. Now Saunders will take it through. Back out to Fox. Fox another wing three. No good. Saunders fighting for it. And it'll be tipped out of bounds by Wolves. Firebird basketball from the baseline. Swiss Helm tried to get there, but Firebirds fought a little harder.
That's what you expect to see. Firebirds are a little bit bigger, a little bit stronger of a team than this West Clermont Wolves team.
And they've been playing together a very long time, at least most of them. That senior core 4, core 5 players, they know each other very well. They know their strengths and weaknesses. And a moving screen is called on Nielsen. That's one they're going to want back. Saunders had a pretty nice look there. And it'll be West Clermont basketball going the other way, so they get it into Riffle. Bringing up the floor is Megan Riffle. Inside to Hale. Hale going to tape the mid-range, and she'll get fouled. And sent to the line for 2.
She shot that deep right behind that free throw line.
Yeah, that deep mid-range. They've been taking it a couple times so far today. You can tell Coach Click definitely respects that mid-range shot, because they've been working on it. The small but feisty West student section forces a miss from Hale. We'll see if they can force a second one. He's a pretty good free throw shooter. You would not expect that. See Red Sea leader Brillin getting loud. Doesn't matter. Hale hits the second.
Definitely got some dogs in the student section today.
Inside look from Saunders. Kicks out. Williams for 3. No good, but a rebound from Bailiff. Fox settling at the top, defended by Campbell. Back to Bailiff. Bailiff trying to work on Campbell. Finds Saunders on the outside. Saunders getting physical on this possession. Inside look to Odame. Just can't get it. Not enough. Good effort from Williams, but it doesn't matter. Campbell has numbers. Driving inside. The mid-range pull. It's good. It's a 6-point game now. Firebirds looking to respond. It'll be Fox taking it up the floor.
Firebirds trying to slow down this ball game, trying to get it back into their tempo and out of the Wolves' tempo. See the West Clermont fans getting real loud.
Yeah, momentum's starting to switch. You can kind of feel it after a great first quarter from the Firebirds. Now West Clermont is responding. Inside look to Odame. She's on the floor. And a foul is called. And it'll stay West basketball.
Oh, wow.
Fans don't like it. They were looking for a jump. Now it'll be Hale getting into it a little bit. The ref, Campbell, will hold her back. Make sure here at playoff basketball, nothing gets out of hand.
Can't be mad about that call if you're a West fan. And timeout for the Wolves. Excuse me, for Lakota West.
Coach Chadwell going to talk it over. Hopefully that one comes into use and they can score it from the baseline when we return in 30 seconds. So it'll be Williams from the baseline out of the timeout. As they'll get into Fox, they tried to do that vintage catch and shoot mid-range, but they weren't able to find it. So now Saunders will have the ball back to Fox. Fox been shooting a lot of threes today. Only gotten one of them to fall. And now West Clermont starting to get loud. Getting in their head. Fox driving inside on Bradford. Puts up the mid-range. What a crowd silencer from Katie Fox. Contested 9-foot fadeaway. And gets it to fall.
She truly made that look easy against a big body player like Bree Bradford.
Bradford finds Fender. Back to Campbell. Campbell driving in on Saunders. She'll jump stop, get it back outside to Oliver. Be Bradford inside. Good defense from Williams, and they'll call a reach-in foul on Sydney Williams, trying to stop Marin Oliver. That'll be their third foul of the game, or excuse me, of the quarter. From the baseline, it'll be Campbell. Trying to work it inside. They can't find anything. They got to get it in. They finally do to Bradford, and she turns it away. Falling out of bounds, she passes it. Stolen away by Williams. 2-on-1 into action. Inside is Bailiff, and she can't get it to fall, but Williams is there with the offensive rebound. What a possession there from the Firebirds. Good looks from Sydney Williams. Now driving in is Campbell. Taking out to Oliver. Inside is Swisshelm. Defended by Odame. Swisshelm gets it to fall. Nice little back down play from her.
You just couldn't play better defense if you're Odame in that situation. Bailiff checking up that three. See if she wants to shoot it.
Bailiff will stop. Give it back to Fox. Swisshelm now has 4 in the game. Pretty quiet so far tonight. Usually averaging nearly 20, but just 4 points for nearly a half of basketball. Now Bailiff will settle it. Picks up her dribble. She's got to get it out. Finds Odame on the outside. Odame drives in. Nice lane. Off glass. Can't get it to fall. Look at the effort from Saunders to force the jump ball. So now there will be a couple of subs. It'll be Cam Lowe and Megan Riffle subbing in, as Marin Oliver and Bradford get a break. It'll be Firebird basketball from the baseline into Fox. Williams between her legs. Riffle inside on the fast break, gets it to fall. Williams just could not hold on. Now Fox pushing it in transition the other way. Finds Williams. Back to Fox. And they'll slow it down a little bit. Fox trying to work. Wants a three, can't find one. Crowd's starting to get loud. Saunders defended by Swisshelm. Nearly loses it herself. Gets it back to Bailiff on the outside. You can see some frustration from Bailiff trying to get something going here on offense. They're going to have to slow this one down as we approach 3 minutes. 6-point game. Fox in the corner. Defended by Campbell. Spinning inside. And it'll be tipped out of bounds off Clermont. Campbell thinks it was off Fox, but nevertheless it will be Firebird basketball.
Yeah, you can't see from exactly where we're standing in the corner of this arena.
Big Bailiff from the baseline into Saunders. Saunders tries to go up with it. Good defense from Cam Lowe. Bailiff, the step back 3 ball.
It's it!
Ash. Wow, what a game we have here. 9-point game now. Caroline Bailiff with 6 points. Now Campbell taking it the other way. In the corner, it's Riffle. Back up top is Lowe.
West Clermont needs to find a system of threes in their favor.
Got to find something. It'll be Lowe, the deep 3. No good. Rebound Bailiff. She does not take many of them and knocks it down at 9%. So that's a good defensive possession if you're the Firebirds.
Indeed, Nikos.
See Chadwell yelling hold to Fox as she'll look to slow it down here. Pumps the 3, gets it to Williams. Bailiff on the right wing there. And back to Fox to settle the offense. Fox will drive in. A deep top of the key 3. No good. Odame gets the board. Odame post move. No good. Another nice block from West Clermont. I think that was Lowe there.
Odame
stolen away. Good defense from Saunders. Odame holds it. Gets it to Bailiff. Bailiff trying to drive in. And she'll find Fox from the top. Bailiff defended by Fender. Fox gets it back, finds Bailiff. Open 3 ball for Bailiff.
It's in!
You can't give her that much space. 9 points for Caroline Bailiff.
And that was heavy defense by West Clermont. But West Clermont's going to try to be fast with their rhythm. That's what they're good at. But they've been struggling with it all night.
Look at the intensity of Saunders fighting off screen. She's not taking any physicality from the Wolves. It's a deep 3. No good for Fender. Rebound to Fox. Less than a minute inside. What a pass from Katie Fox. Inside look to Bailiff. Oh, wow, 11 points for number 11.
And West is going too fast for West Clermont. West Clermont 3.
No good for Fender. An offensive rebound to Lowe. Lowe gets inside, and she'll be fouled and sent to the line. A nice offensive look, or rebound, excuse me, from Cam Lowe, and then a nice look inside, and she'll get fouled. So she's got 2 shots here for an 82% free throw shooter.
So now a chance to slow down, catch your breath after that nonstop battle.
First one good for Lowe. Under 40 seconds now in this first half. What an offensive showcase from the Firebirds. It just feels nearly every possession they're knocking down a 3 or a Katie Fox nice pass inside to somebody. Now Lowe will hit the second free throw, and she'll check out for some very solid minutes. And in comes Marin Oliver.
Jeff Click, West Clermont's head coach, he'll need a big halftime speech to get this team back on the roll to win this game.
Yeah, they average over 60 or nearly 60 points a game, excuse me. This is not their normal offensive output. And a 10-second is called on the Firebirds. Good defense from West Clermont. That's a good way to switch some momentum in your favor.
Small things like that could just go right over your head if you're a best team in your region. It's hard to be the best sometimes, Nikos.
I mean, they won the ECC for the first time in school history, but they just have been struggling here in round 2. They put Hamilton away pretty easily.
So under 20 seconds left.
Very different as another foul is called, and that's 5 fouls. That should be, it'll be free throws for West Clermont. It'll be Swiss Helm shooting them. And what a performance from Zoe Odame here tonight. She's not on the floor right now, but she has effectively silenced Bella Swiss Helm so far this evening. First one is good for Swiss Helm. It'll be her 5th point of the game. Second one on the way. Fender will check in for Layla Hale. Second one is good.
Lakota West so far this game has just been in tempo. Courted correctly and tuned perfectly.
Good trap in the backcourt. And now it'll be Saunders inside, off the glass. What a move and what a finish from Isabel Saunders. Going the other way, under 3 to play. Campbell, the mid-range pull-up, way off. And the Firebirds are looking very strong after a half of basketball. 33-21. A 12-point game.
What a game.
We'll be back for the second half of action. We still have 2 quarters to go. We'll see what the Wolves can do to respond to the first half of basketball we've seen from the Firebirds. Go get a drink, get a bite to eat, go to the bathroom, but make sure you're back for the final half of Firebird basketball here on Lakota West Student Broadcasting. return after an incredible first half of action from the Firebirds. A 12-point game entering the second half, and it'll start with West Clermont basketball. On the outside is Hale, defended by Odame. She'll stop, swing it back to Oliver, and it'll be Fender at the top. Riffle. On the outside is Hale. Inside is Hale. Nice pass from Riffle, but it's stolen away from Katie Fox. Ahead to Bailiff. Bailiff will look to slow it down and finds Fox at the logo.
And West has been doing everything good except for passing, in my opinion. I think West needs to do a little bit better passing. As you see, that is tipped out of bounds.
Yeah, Fox tried to get it outside and swing it to the corner for Williams, but it would be tipped out of bounds. It will stay West basketball. I mean, they've had a few rough turnovers, but Fox has made some pretty solid passes inside, good looks. Definitely not a perfect night, but pretty solid. They are up 12 points. Looking to add to it. Inside is Fox. Tried to find Odame. A nice tip from Hale, but a bad pass from Riffle. It'll be stolen away from Williams. Fox finds Bailiff on the wing. Bailiff defended by Fender. Back up to Fox. She'll call for Bailiff to take it deep from the wing. Good defense from Riffle. Face guarding her all the way up at the logo. Now Saunders. Back to Fox. Inside to Odame. Corner three. Bailiff sidesteps.
It's good.
My goodness.
Oh, wow.
What a game from Bailiff. Alex, we were talking, I think it was last night, about how this game might come down to the Bailiff three ball. And I think it certainly has. 14 points so far today as Odame tips it, but it'll be got by Fender, and now Hale from the top back to Riffle. But I mean, what a night from Caroline Bailiff. On the outside is Fender. Riffle kind of working inside. Fox tips it away. It'll stay West Clermont basketball.
See West Clermont getting in their own heads here. They're getting a little bit mad at each other with these passes. It's a little unorthodox of how they're losing.
Inside to Hale. It's a 15-point game. And a foul will be called on Isabel Saunders, trying to stop Bella Swisshelm from getting inside. So West Clermont will have it from the baseline again. It'll be Riffle to pass in. Trying to find Swisshelm, and she'll get it out to Hale. Hale, a three-ball off front iron, and a rebound to Caroline Bailiff. Now the Firebirds will have it and going the other way.
They truly needed that shot to go in. Oliver already has 2 threes. She needed that third.
Saunders, the pull-up, mid-range, no good. Hale trying to get the rebound, and then Odame will foul her. So West Clermont will have it from their own baseline. It'll be Hale passing in. No press will be applied from the Firebirds. Not that they need one, up 15. And it'll be Megan Riffle taking up the floor for the Wolves.
All West Clermont needs to do is just stay calm under pressure, and I truly think they could pull out with possibly a comeback.
To the corner, it's Oliver. Back up top to Riffle. Riffle drives in, hop step.
Oh!
How did it a foul? Wow.
That's an and one if I've ever seen it.
Megan Riffle took it inside herself. She's usually a pass-first guard. But right there, she said, I'm just going to take it myself. And she'll go to the line. Now, this is pretty much the only part of her game that she has struggled at so far this season. 38% from the line. Lower than her three-point percentage. She'll miss it right there. A rebound to Odame.
Odame almost stepping out. She'll get that back to Williams.
There's Saunders taking it up the floor. Now Bailiff gets trapped, but she'll find Fox. What a pass from Fox. Just a little too high for Williams. We'll slow it down a little more. Now Fender inside. She'll find Oliver. Swing out to Riffle, the hot hand. She'll hop step. The mid-range can't fall. And a foul is called. You see, Bailiff was trying to say that it was a hug from Swisshelm, but they're going to say it was on Odame, wrapping her arm a little bit. West Clermont likes it. Our producer, Dexter Rees, is looking at me with some anger in his eyes. He did not like the call. It'll be the 4th foul of the quarter already on the Firebirds. Still have 5 minutes to play.
Almost already in bonus. This is not a good sign.
In defender. A 3-ball, no good. What a rebound from Swisshelm over Fox. Puts it up, gets her own board again, and she'll finally get the finish. Bailiff from the baseline. Finds Fox. Gets it ahead to Bailiff. Trying to beat that press, and they will. Saunders ahead. They wanted a travel there, but none will be called. Bailiff on the logo, defended by Riffle. She'll find Odame. Odame driving in. Inside off the glass, and she finishes. Zoe Odame adding to the score sheet. That's 7 on the night.
West Clermont couldn't play any faster than they're playing right now. This is the best defense that's played all night. Lakota West just defying the odds. Just getting it done.
Have an answer to pretty much everything West Clermont throws at him. And Click knows it. He'll call a timeout. They've got 3 left now. It's a 13-point game, 4:14 to play when we return here on Lakota West Student Broadcasting. So out of the timeout, it'll be Wolves basketball, and they'll get it into Campbell. Defended by Saunders. That's been the matchup all night. Saunders has not given her much space as a screen from Hale. Inside is Campbell. Way too hard off the glass. Rebound Williams. And now Bailiff will take it up the floor. Firebird basketball going the other way. It's a 13-point game.
So it's all or nothing now. West Clermont needs to stop them, even if fouling is a factor. They need to stop them no matter what happens.
Bailiff will find Saunders. Back to Odame on the outside. Odame drives in, finds Johnson on the corner. Nearly stolen away by Riffle, and they'll get it back to Bailiff. And now to Saunders, and now Odame will settle. Liking this ball movement from the Firebirds. Just keeping it rolling. Keeping the ball in the air really at all times. Saunders from the logo, and she'll get fouled by Riffle. That'll be her second of the game. And West Clermont's first of the quarter. Now under 3.5 to play. Oliver will check in for Hale. It'll be West basketball on the out of bounds. We'll get it into Saunders from the bounce pass and get it back to Fox.
So now it looks like Lakota West is just slowing it down. Now that they're up so much, you have to control this ball. You have to keep it in your possession for the longest amount of time.
Just going to go ahead and burn as much clock as they can here. Fox finds Saunders. She'll take it inside, and she'll get one to fall. Perfect possession for the Firebirds. And now it's ahead to Fender. Back to Riffle. Trying to get Swisshelm involved. They'll get it to Campbell here. Oliver finds Fender in the corner. She'll dribble it back out to Riffle. Now Riffle will drive in on Bailiff. It gets the angle, the pump fake, and she'll get fouled and sent to the line.
So that's the 5th foul for this team.
It would have been free throws either way, but I will say that's definitely the one you want to foul. 0 of 1 so far today and sub 40% on the season from the line. First one is good. That's a huge shot. Cut it to 14 points deficit here. Firebird just trying to hold on. Second one for Riffle. I can't get it to fall, and Fox, the rebound. Ahead to Saunders. Finds Bailiff. They're going to say it was over and back. It looked like she was in the air when she grabbed it, but the ref says otherwise. And that's just a frustrating turnover you don't want to make here in the playoffs. So now it'll be West Clermont basketball.
You just have to be careful. These OHSAA refs in these playoffs are very nitpicky. Can't slip up anywhere.
Inside look to Swisshelm. Can't get it, but Campbell gets the rebound. Off back iron for her 15-foot pole. And now Bailiff pushing it across. Tight defense from Swisshelm. And it'll be Odame from the logo. Spacing the floor. Real nice is the Firebirds right now. Now it'll be Bailiff running the O. Trying to work on Bella Swisshelm. Finds Saunders and gets it to Fox. Fox spins, gets it inside to Saunders, and she'll be fouled and sent to the line. Look at the energy from this bench for the Firebirds. They are cheering every second they can get. Now a couple of big ones for Isabel Saunders.
Saunders almost always makes these, so it'll be surprised if she misses one.
First one is good for Saunders. So checking out his riffle for Oliver. Now the second one here for Saunders is good. So 2 for 2 in the line for Isabel Saunders, and she'll head to the bench for Sydney Williams. Good minutes from her.
And if you didn't hear earlier, the winner of this matchup will face the winner of Southwest 2, which was Springboro, this second place team in this tournament.
I believe that'll be on Wednesday at Mason. As what a steal from Zoe Odame, flying on the floor. What a play. Chadwell calls the timeout. And it'll be Firebird basketball after this timeout.
What a game.
3 timeouts left for each team. 1:36 to play in the third quarter when we return here on Lakota West Student Broadcasting. So we return the 5 on the floor for the Birds. It'll be Fox, Williams, Bailiff, Nielsen, and Reese Johnson. And it will be Firebird basketball. You see West Clermont applying a press, which they have to, already down 16 points. Just 9.5 minutes left in this game. The winner, like you just said, Alex, will head to the regional semifinals to play Springboro on Wednesday at Mason. And another foul is called, this time on West Clermont. It was against, or is being guarded on Caroline Bailiff there. It'll be Fox from the sideline. So Swisshelm will check back in for Fender here. You're going to need some big minutes out of her if you want to mount a comeback here. Be into Nielsen and back to Fox. Slow this thing down. They got to fight for some steals on this possession. Williams finds Bailiff. Firebirds looking for something here. Bailiff defended by Riffle. She'll find Fox at the logo. And that'll be Reese Johnson.
Looks like they might just wind this clock all the way down if they can to end this third quarter.
Definitely the goal. If they have something open, I'm sure they'll take it. West Clermont playing pretty good defense here, but they need a steal. Now under 45 to play. It'll be Caroline Bailiff, the ball handler. Finds Fox on the right side at the logo. What a game plan from Jay Chadwell. Winning basketball if I've ever seen it, as we approach 30 seconds now in the half, or excuse me, in the third.
Chadwell is one of the best coaches in this region.
Nearly stolen by Riffle, as they'll get it to Williams. Now back to Bailiff. Fox now under 15. This is the player you want in these situations. Screen from Reese Johnson. Finds Bailiff. Can't pull it. Under 5 now. Fox needs to find something. Back to Bailiff. Under 1. Bailiff for 3. Oh, no good. But a good possession nonetheless. They run down the entire third quarter of play. Just 8 minutes left to secure the district winners when we return here on Lakota West Student Broadcasting. Eight minutes left in the district finals to secure a spot in the Sweet 16 of the OHSAA playoffs. It's looking like it's going to be West. West Clermont needs a miracle. It'll be into Bailiff in the backcourt. She'll find Fox, defended by Swisshelm. Back to Bailiff. Now defended by Campbell. Bailiff attacking. Back out to Fox on the wing. Finds Bailiff in the corner. Inside of Williams. Too strong, but Nielsen recovers. What a play from Jada Nielsen. Now Bailiff in the corner. Another one is no good. But a rebound to Riffle now, and transition going the other way is West Clermont. In the corners, Fender for 3. And she wanted a foul. It'll be an air ball. And now a foul will be called on Campbell in West basketball. First one of the quarter on the Wolves.
Carolyn Bailiff's just so aggressive on that rebound off that through ball.
Very good to see as now Saunders will check in for Nielsen. Really good minutes from Nielsen there. Secure that rebound for one more shot and a little bit more time off the clock. So it'll be Saunders from her own baseline, trying to get it in to Fox. She will. Campbell nearly stole it, but wasn't able to get there. Now finds Bailiff. Into the front court, it's Saunders. To the corner, Reese Johnson for 3. Sets her feet. Just too much. But a rebound to Williams. What an offensive possession and play by Sydney Williams to keep it West basketball. Fox trying to find an outlet. She finds Reese Johnson. 2 for $1. No good. And a rebound to Campbell.
Definitely a surprise. Reese Johnson missing those.
Swisshelm finds Hale inside. And Hale gets it to fall. 5 points for Hale. Ahead to Caroline Bailiff. Inside look. Good defense from Riffle. And it's West Clermont basketball. What a hustle play. Bailiff's still down, and now she gets up. I think she's just shocked at her own play there. Man, what a chase down defensive steal and turnover from Megan Riffle there to make it West Clermont basketball. As Johnson will check out for Zoe Odame, and that starting 5 is back in. Megan Riffle in the backcourt looking for something. Finds Campbell, they got to get it across. 10-second violation. Look at the defense from the Firebirds, the intensity. And it'll be their basketball. Great defense from Odame and Fox. Just the mere presence and gravity from Zoe Odame from half court forced that 10-second.
This team's chemistry is just too good to be true, I swear.
It really is. They'll get it in to Saunders. Now it'll be Bailiff. Now that clock draining game is back. It'll be Saunders driving in. Nearly loses it and does. Good play from Hale.
Oh, wow.
And it'll be a jump ball. It'll be West Clermont basketball. Oliver comes to the scorer's table and she'll check in for Fender. We'll be in to Riffle here. Finally gets it across half court. Defended by Bailiff. Finds Hale on the outside. Back to Swiss Elm. Defended by Odame. Again, that freshman action there. One-on-one. And a 5-second is called on Swiss Elm. My goodness, the defensive intensity from Zoe Odame. Lee Fox from the baseline as Fender checks back in for Oliver. Here we go. Fox trying to find someone. Finally gets it into Bailiff. We'll get it back to Fox. And a blocking foul is called on Riffle. Looked like she was trying to get that charge. But didn't set her feet.
Great defense by her. She had a great plan, just didn't finish it out.
Could not execute. So now it'll be Katie Fox on the inbound again. 14-point game. 6 minutes to go. It's into Odame. It's way too high above her head and stolen away by Megan Riffle. In transition ahead to Layla Hale inside. And her signature jumper from about 4 feet out falls. Good bucket from her. Now a 12-point game. Slowly chipping away at this lead. Finds Bailiff in the corner. Clermont wanted a travel there, won't get it. And now Fox will take it. Beats the double team. And she'll be fouled. She was looking for Williams in the corner, but was fouled before she could make the pass.
It's probably a good thing they fouled her. I think Williams would have swooshed that in.
Yeah, she is a corner three specialist, to say the least. And we'll see Bailiff from the baseline. We'll see if you see that Katie Fox play, as it will be into her. Now Saunders from the left wing. Williams from the top finds Bailiff, and she's just going to hold it. No one's coming at her. Now they finally will. And Fox. Bailiff was not ready for that pass. She takes a hard hit from Bella Swisshelm. Another foul. Man, she's getting bruised up this quarter. It's her second or third time hitting the deck.
I'd say this entire roster is how aggressive this West Clermont team is. Honestly, probably the most aggressive team they've faced all year.
So Donna will have it from the top of the key. Fox from the logo drives in, finds Bailiff. Good communication out there. Nice play. Good pass inside to Saunders.
Oh!
And the hook shot is good.
Getting past 3 defenders, laying it in like it's nothing.
That's all chemistry. Ahead to Swisshelm. Defended by Bailiff. And a charge is called. Caroline Bailiff again hits the deck, but this time it works in favor for the Birds.
That's how you play with the playbook and not against it, Nikos. That's exactly how you play basketball. Set your feet and let it happen.
Charges are one of the most exciting defensive plays in all of sports. It's one way to get the whole bench excited, and another is to get it into her. It'll be Bailiff as she gets fouled again and again hits the floor. And you can see she is hurting.
Oh. It's almost like they're targeting her.
She takes a second. And she'll have to shoot these free throws now.
We put a bounty on her head today. But nevertheless, she is all right. That's a good sign.
Yeah, she'll take these 2 free throws at 78% on the year. Imagine she's going to knock these 2 down. She looks confident. First one off the back iron. I shouldn't have said anything.
Yeah, you hate those announcer jinx. So
second one for Bailiff is good. 1 and 2 in the line. What a night for Caroline Bailiff. 15 points and a couple of huge threes to go along with it. Driving in is Megan Riffle. Makes Fox fly, but she'll pass back out to Hale. Hale, the step back three. It's good.
Oh,
How about that? 12-point game now. West Clermont not going away easily. 4.5 minutes to play. Timeout is called by Coach Chadwell, I believe. Or excuse me, it will be on West Clermont. So Coach Click looking to build on the momentum when we return. 4:34 to play here on Lakota West Student Broadcasting. So Bailiff will pass it in, not high enough. Uh-oh, here comes Swisshelm. Inside, counted in a foul. And just like that, Swisshelm has a chance to make it a 9-point game with 4:30 to play. What a turn of events here from Princeton. Don't leave the arena quite yet. Bella Swisshelm West Clermont gets the steal, and then Swisshelm can't finish, so it's a 10-point game. Free throw is no good. West Clermont won the push-off there on Saunders, but nevertheless, it'll be ahead to Williams, and now the foul will be called. West Clermont is not happy with the officiating today. So it will put Williams at the line. She doesn't shoot many free throws, but when she does, she has been pretty solid, 86% on the year. Let's see what she can do here. It'll be Fox and Adame inside to get these rebounds. First one is good for Williams, so an 11-point game now. Oh, man. I think West Clermont really thought that was a push-off there on Saunders in the backcourt, right in front of their bench. The second one is also good for Williams.
So they're only down 12. It's an now or never. They were down by more than 20 at one point.
Swisshelm defended by Adame. Swisshelm, the pull up mid-range, no good. And a rebound to Isabel Saunders. Fought for it from both teams, but Saunders finally comes up with it. Bailiff ahead. Finds Saunders on the bounce pass. Saunders driving in, nearly loses it, back out to Bailiff, and then she'll be fouled inside. Way to set the tempo after that and one from Bella Swisshelm for the Firebirds. Now Saunders has to knock these down to put this game away.
Just under 4 minutes left of this game.
First one rattles out for Saunders.
If she misses this, West Clermont's still in this.
Now it'll be Marin Oliver checking in for Fender. Get a little bit of a bigger body in there to get this rebound if need be, but they won't. Saunders hits the second, and Coach Chadwell ready with the timeout. So he'll take a second with the team, settle the Army when we return. The West Clermont basketball out of bounds. Coming out of the timeout, it'll be Megan Riffle taking up the floor. Finds Campbell. They got to go quick. Campbell on the outside makes Saunders jump. Then she'll take it in for the mid-range pole. Can't get it to fall. Fox gets the rebound. Getting it ahead to Williams. In traffic. Finds Williams. Williams nearly loses it. And Odame will settle. On the logo. She's getting trapped. She needs help. Trying to find Bailiff. And now she'll be fouled. And man, these West Clermont fans are not happy. Now Odame will have a chance to shoot 2 here. Make it a 15-point game.
I think this is game if she makes these. And I think she will. She is too good from the free throw line.
She is solid so far on the season, but tonight she has struggled. Missed that and one earlier, and then I believe went 1 for 2 later on. I'm Coach Click having a discussion with the referees about who that foul was on.
Ooh, so it looks like they changed who it was on, I
think. Fans aren't happy. They moved it to be on Layla Hale, and now she's fouled out the game. And that's a huge loss. That's 12 points per game and some big buckets tonight that West Clermont no longer has. First one is good for Odame. Just a frustrating night for the Wolves.
Definitely. See these fans getting loud and crazy.
It's never good to see your second option foul out. The second one for Odame is good. Now Campbell will control the offense, taking it up the floor. Campbell on the outside. To the corner. Pump fake is Riffle. Riffle passes it back to Campbell. She'll take it to the corner. Finds Fender on the wing. Fender from the top of the key finds Campbell. Campbell driving in. They got to go quicker than this. They need to find a bucket. Now, Riffle taking my advice.
Whoa!
He is swatted. What a play by Sydney Williams. And it's Lakota West basketball.
Sydney Williams is having a generational defensive game right now. So many steals, so many swats, so many defensive breakups. This has been an insane game for her. And offensively, having multiple threes on her checklist.
They'll get it into Fox. Fox trying to break this press. She'll find Bailiff. Bailiff trying to get ahead. You don't want another 10-second violation. Fox finds Odame. No one in front of her. Takes it in. What a play by Campbell with the swat. Coming in from behind, it was Kennedy Campbell. Now ahead defender. Swisshelm on the outside. Driving in on Odame. Trying to work it in. And a steal from Bailiff. What a defensive possession from Caroline Bailiff. And now it's ahead to Saunders. Saunders will pull back to Fox before switching sides to Bailiff. Now Bailiff back to Fox. 15-point game, and the fans are starting to cheer.
So now I need a miracle run.
Fox from the logo. And you can see the hope from West Clermont starting to fade.
Under 2 minutes now. And Lakota West is up 15 points, 50-35.
Bailiff gets tripled, finds Saunders, and a timeout shot low. And the fans looking happy as Coach Chadwell looking to lead his team to a district's finals champion. We'll be right back in just a second. We'll see what Chadwell has drawn up for this inbounds play. They'll line up in a line. Saunders will be the inbounder. Gets it into Fox, nearly a over and back. She'll find Saunders in the front court now. Low of a pass from Saunders, now it's ahead. Campbell inside. Campbell gets it to fall.
Through the pressure.
13-point game now. Inbound to Bailiff.
So hard running clock. Minute 30 to go.
Finds Fox. Good defense from Riffle, and stays with the Firebirds. Good tap away from the senior Megan Riffle, but it will stay Firebird basketball. It'll be Saunders passing in. Williams will check in for Saunders. So the 5 on the floor for the Birds. It'll be Williams, Nielsen, Johnson, Fox, and Bailiff. Williams got to find someone here. Gets it into Bailiff in that backcourt again. Find Fox. Bailiff trapped on the logo. Gotta find somewhere. Gets it to Nielsen. Now Williams. Great ball movement from the Firebirds. Inside to Nielsen. No fouls called. Looked like she took a bit of a hit there.
Yeah, definitely some sort of tug on her arm.
Bailiff back to Williams. Inside to Nielsen. And she'll finally be fouled.
Under a minute to go, just under. I feel like these Lakota West girls are practically the Avengers with how they play against these top-seeded teams.
Yeah, they're definitely proving their worth in these playoffs, and now they will have a task against Springboro next round. Sycamore, we beat them earlier in the regular season, were not able to take down Springboro. Now the Firebirds will be the next GMC team to have the opportunity, as Bailiff will come to the bench and get an ovation from the crowd. Second one for Nielsen is good. Under a minute now. We're trying to go quick here. Fender is blocked by Nielsen on the wing 3 attempt. Fox gets it out to Johnson, ahead to Nielsen. Nielsen gets the easiest layup she'll get this game and maybe in her career. No one in a 40-foot radius of her. Campbell drives in, kicks out to Fender for 3.
There it is.
Fender gets it to fall, and a timeout is called from Coach Click. We'll see what he has drawn up for the final 30 seconds. 13-point game when we return. Final 30 seconds of action here from Princeton High School. The Katie Fox on the inbound for the Firebirds. Deep inbound to Williams. Wide open inside. She'll choose to dribble it out instead of take the wide open layup. Now Bailiff has it back to Fox.
Still not
back
fouling.
Now Fox to Nielsen. And he's going to pass it around. 17 to play. Bailiff holds. Back to Saunders now. Standing ovation from the bench. And the Firebirds will win district. 53-40 is your score from Princeton High School. The ball is thrown up in the sky. And the team rushes the floor.
And you see the trophies and everything That has to do with winning this game, getting carted on to the middle of the court.
So
Hands are shook. That's the ball game.
we'll be back next week for some more OHSAA playoff action. There'll be a game on Tuesday the 3rd. It'll be boys round 1. And I believe that next day on Wednesday, it'll be girls round 3. So we thank you all for tuning in for a classic from Princeton High School. The Firebirds move on, and we'll be back next week for some more action.